Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today we're taking a look at my 69th Master Grade, the Zaku II J Type version 2.0. This kit is from the original Mobile Suit Gundam, and the J Type is the standard Zeon grunt suit from the 1 Year War. I already have a few Zakus, but I decided to pick this guy up for a project. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in the review. Now, first thing on this kit is the inner frame has this little switch on the back. Move from one side to the other. And what that does is it moves the cockpit from one side to the other, which is kind of neat. Once this thing is completely built, you got to take the backpack off to do this, and it can be a little tricky, so you won't be using it that much. But another neat feature is they actually show you exactly where the nuclear drive for the Zaku II is. They even give you a decal for it on the frame. It's right beneath the pilot seat. So when you're piloting a Zaku, you're sitting on top of a nuclear engine. Fun. The front part of the Zaku has these doors that open up very easily, so you can open up and see the pilot inside if you want. Now, the greatest thing about the Zaku 2.0 is the cables. Anyone who's built one of the original Zakus know the cables are a gigantic pain in the butt to put on and create. They make it a whole lot easier with 2.0. With the 2.0, all you have to do is cut the individual links away, only on one side, and just shift them around to the cable. You just cut this excess piece away and pitch it, you don't need it. Add a clamp onto the front, and there you go, your cable's done. And this is a heck of a lot easier than the old method. A lot less nubs to get rid of, it's all around just an easier process. And here you see the torso all finished up. And for the most part, this kit doesn't have very many bad nubs. Another real nice feature on the 2.0, pretty much all the Zeon 2.0 kits have this, is the mono eye will move with the head. Head looks left, mono eye goes with it. Head looks right, mono eye goes right. And those cables for the head, same deal as the cables for the body, very easy to put on. Now for the head, you can have a standard head or a commander type, your choice. Posability, arms go just about anywhere. Those shoulder sections, as you can see, don't get in the way. They just get out of the way if you need them to. Hands are standard 2.0 hands, individually articulated fingers. No problems gripping anything. The ankle's real nice on the 2.0 Zakus, as are the feet, nice big bend. Ankles are on a ball joint, move just about anywhere you want. And it has these neat little pistons in the front and the back, and I always like that detail on Master Grade kits. The leg, we have another piston up by the knee. And the leg is a very intricate, I know it doesn't look like, but putting this frame together is very intricate and looks nice. The cable for the leg is different than the rest. You actually have to add a spring onto the cable. There you can see it's very flexible spring, and then you just move the individual links down onto that spring. The reason you want a spring is when you can bend the leg, the cable will bend right along with it. And on older Zakus, you couldn't do much with that bending on the knee because of those cables. And here you see the bottom half of the kit all finished. Nice thing about the skirt armor is it pretty much gets out of the way completely if you need it to. It will lift up, and any kind of pose you want to do is not hampered by that skirt armor. You do have a latch that comes down that you can put the bazooka on if you want. And you have latches on the back and on each side for ammo packs, the heat hawk, or just about anything else you can think of. And here you see the finished product. No real balance issues whatsoever on this kit. It has good stability, tons of posability, no real problems there. And like other 2.0 kits, it is rock solid. Pick it up, shake it, rattle it, roll it. No problems. Nothing's falling off. No balance issues. With the 2.0 J-Type Zaku, you also get these missile launchers on the leg. The only thing really holding them on there is gravity, so they can be a little frustrating when getting them into poses. And you get these missiles here, and you may be asking yourself, why are these missiles outside the launchers? Well, that has to do with what I have in mind for this kit. This kit is part of a much bigger project that's going to take me at least the rest of the year, maybe a little longer. For this project, he's not going to need much weapons, or he's not going to have much weapons, rather. I won't give you too much away because I want it to be a bit of a surprise, but stay tuned, there's much more to come with this guy. Now, as for the other weapons, you do get a rocket launcher, which I will not be using, but I figured I'd go ahead and build it just because never can have too many rocket launchers. That should be on a t-shirt, shouldn't it? Maybe a bumper sticker. Anyway, but I went ahead and built it, and I'll keep it around for other use. Also have the beam rifle here with removable ammo pack, and you can move the scope on that. Might be using that. And the heat hawk, which is not painted. If you want it to look perfect, it has to be painted. As so, I will be using the heat hawk in my project. And you need purple, a little bit of gray, and yellow for the heat hawk. In terms of decals on this kit, there's nothing really spectacular. You get this really nice decal on the right shoulder here, the Principality of Zeon. But overall, there's nothing really to write home about. They're nice, they give some detail to the kit, but you do have a lot of panel lining to do. Not a ton, but you got some work to do, so be aware of that. But overall, no real issues there. Final thoughts on this kit. I'm giving this kit a big thumbs up. This is a great addition to any collection. The only reason you should be buying one of the 1.0 or earlier Zakus if either A, it's a crystal version, B, it's a metallic version, or C, you just got a really good deal on it. But otherwise, if you want a Zaku, go with one of the 2.0 kits. They're much, much nicer and a lot less frustrating to build. And trust me, there are plenty of Master Grade Zaku variations out there. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. Please leave a comment. You guys know I love reading them. And I will see you guys next time with another review. And in the future, you'll hear more about this project, so stay tuned. Oh, and one more thing. Okay, so you've taken away pretty much all my weapons. This probably isn't going to end well for me, is it? No, I'm afraid it's not. Okay. Well, what's next in this project? Well, next I gotta build you a rival to fight. A rival? Oh, dude, I don't even get to fight a Gundam?